See, I was a little nervous we wouldn't be able to catch him, but he's, in a lot of ways, he's done amazing tonight. In some ways, we've learned that we've got to treat him or deal with him a little differently. Good evening, farm friends. I'm here with my grandson, Cameron. Can you say hi to him?
You waving at him?
Well, Blake is going to start working with that. Did you name your buckskin?
I actually have not named him yet,
so we'll look for some
names.
Okay, give us some recommendations, but Blake is going to start working with that buckskin gilding, and we're going to take you along.
Take him in. And you want him in here?
No, we need him in the pen where we'll have the chute.
But you want all these in here?
Yeah. So we're just going to separate some horses real quick. We have our system for working with these horses. The buckskin has not broke the lead yet. And so...
That's a horsey.
So we've got to get a halter on him.
What'd she do it?
Can you say hi to Chipper? Say hi to Chipper.
Hi, Chipper.
Are you gonna pet him? Here, let me. Awesome.
What's
Old
that
Hank
do?
limping around. And Jack. So our goal is to get the buckskin he'll be working with in this pen by himself, hopefully, so we can be able to get a halter on him. So that's the goal. And I'll play the gate man here. I can determine what I let by and what I don't. So there goes Jack.
Where'd Jack go? Where'd Jack go? Where does Jack go?
Just a second, buddy.
Huh?
Okay, it's kind of tricky because this buckskin wants to be with the gruya, which is cool, but oh, perfect. Okay, so now we'll get all these out in the arena, and we have the buckskin by himself. So here we go. Here's a safe place to put the grandson, right? What do you think? Are you in a safe spot? Yep.
Look, I'm in Grandpa.
What, are you in the feeder? Keeps you safe, huh? Here comes Uncle Blake. Uncle Blake will scare the buckskin in here, and then we'll have him where we need him to get to put a halter on. Perfecto de Bob. Hey buckskin, you don't know what we're about to do, but it's gonna be good. What a beautiful horse. Give us some name ideas. Like I say, Cameron's in the safest spot there is here. Like, just create a little V and then we'll scare him over there. Right there. All right, so Blake and I will get the buckskin in there.
Stay in there.
Blake, go.
Watch your head.
Blake, go on that other side. There you go. Okay, we'll go slowly. We got him right in our chute. This is perfect. But you go slow because when it touches their butt, it scares them a little bit. But this chute has been ideal for working with untouched horses. So once Blake gets it shut, then he'll tie it tight, and then he can start messing with him. All right, so Cameron, look, Uncle Blake is going to work with this horse. And this horse...
That little poop.
that is a little poop, yep. He's fascinated with all the piles of horse poop. All right. It's a little windy. Huh. The trees are windy? Yep, they are. So the thing we love about this chute, and some people don't like it, but we do. It confines them in an area that we can work with them until they get more gentle. And so this is just awesome. See, Blake's petting all over him and getting him used to it, even though he's...
I'm totally safe.
Yeah, you're totally safe. Cameron, what do you think?
I think
What do you think?
good.
You think good?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I see it.
Oh wait, just talk to the camera. What do you think we should call this horse?
I don't know what you call it.
What name should we give it? What do you think?
I don't think.
You don't think? Well, what name should we give the horsey though?
I don't know what name should get.
You don't know what name? Well, pick a name. What's a fun name for this horse?
That's an airplane.
Okay, there's an airplane, but I don't think that's what you want to call the horse.
Call him Jet.
Oh, hey, is that a cool name? Should we call him Jet? That's it. Hey, Cameron, you picked the best name. Give me, come, Jet. Give me a 5. Okay. So, yep.
Jet is eating food.
Jet is eating food. Yep.
I'm going to see Jets.
Well, let's keep. Why don't you stay back here by Grandpa? So, if the horse moves, even though he can't get through that fence, we don't want him to reach a foot through. So you're about 12 feet away, so you'll be okay.
Should we go to Grammy's house?
Yeah, we'll go to Grammy's house in a minute, okay?
Grandma's house, Grammy's house.
What about Grammy's house?
Where Grammy's house go?
Well, you know where Grammy's house is. Huh. Well,
Where did it go?
Cameron, I love the name you picked,
Huh?
Jet. That's a cool name.
That jet over there.
So we were asking for suggestions, but Cameron saw an airplane and Blake said, let's call it Jet. And hey, Cameron, look at the camera for a minute. Do you like the name Jet? Yes?
I'm going to see it.
You want to see a jet or you want to see this video?
I see this video.
Yeah, you like watching yourself on video, don't you? Okay, Cameron, stay back here. Now, Blake, tell him why you're up high.
Well, I kind of want to just be up here to get him used to having noise all around him. Also, when you're riding him, this is kind of where you're sitting. Somewhere up here above him. Somewhere they can't necessarily see your whole body all the time. So I think it's good to, and that's another thing that's nice about this chute is we can really do anything with him. We can be all over up above him, by his side, right in front of him, behind him, everything. So it's super nice. I love having a chute and it's been really good.
So you're desensitizing him not only side to side, but on top. You can reach under his belly. It's just a all around, everywhere kind of training chute. For people that don't mess with all the untouched horses we do, it wouldn't be as useful, but for us it's ideal. Cameron, what do you think, buddy?
I don't think
Yeah, what do you think?
good.
You think good. I agree. Hey, stay back.
Hey.
Don't get too close to Uncle Blake.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and get a halter on Jet. I really do like that name.
I love that name. Jet. So Blake's gonna put a halter on him. Do you need me to go on that other side? I don't mind. Sometimes it's helpful if you have one on one side and one on the other, just because then he can't hide his nose. But Blake got his nose there and pulled it around, and this is perfect.
Well, guys, I really do like the name that Cameron helped pick out. It's a good name for this old guy, or young guy, I guess. He's only 2 years old. I'm super excited to get training on him. And this is kind of the first step in training him. So we're gonna go ahead and get him over to the round pen. We're gonna put this lead rope right here on him and get him over there. Then I'm gonna go get a lunge line that I actually had a family friend give to us. I'm very thankful for that. That's a really nice lunge line. He actually braided it a long time ago, and it's held up, and he brought it by and said he figured I was probably about the only kid around who would use it. And I'm glad he thought about me, because I definitely will use it and have a good time getting to work with some horses with that lunge rope that was homemade by him. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep rubbing on Jet for a while. My dad's gonna go feed the horses just so they're out of the way as we lead him over to the other pen. And then we're gonna go ahead and work on some lunging in the round pen with him. Well, everybody, Jet's done good. Got the halter on. Been desensitizing him for a while. Now we'll get this lead rope on like we just did and get this untied so we have control of him as soon as we let him out.
He doesn't lead great yet, but all it'll take is a little pressure from me for my presence behind him, and we're going to try to take him over to the round pen. So he thinks he's free right now. So see, he wanted to start going fast, but then Blake pulls him in, and just having my presence behind will keep him walking forward. So you'd think we've done this a time or two. I fed the horses, but I was kind of dumb and threw some right near the fence. Kaylee, we're coming your way. My daughter Kaylee and my grandson Peyton are right over there. Cameron's over there with his mom now. Blake's trying to move Chipper out of the way. There you go. That sun's glistening off a Jet, and it looks beautiful. I love his name, Jet.
I really like that name.
Good thing we didn't call him Helicopter. Just kidding.
Call him Copter?
Kaylee, you'll want to stand back just a little bit. So that's my daughter Kaylee, and she's expecting grandbaby number 4. And you can tell we've been buying girls' clothes. Huh, Peyton? You're wearing the pink camel we had in the closet. So this is my daughter Kaylee and my grandson Peyton.
That one's worse.
Yeah, you like
Got
the
a horse?
horsey?
Do you like horses?
That one was there.
That one right there? Well, we're gonna
That
go.
one's the paint horse. Say, what's that one?
Oh, there's Cameron.
Say hi, Cameron. Go hang out with Cameron.
Hey, guess what, guys? Cameron named the horse. What did you name the horse? Do you remember, Cameron? What's that horse's name?
I don't know.
It was Jet.
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 Like a jet plane, huh? Well, we better get over there so we can help Blake. Blake's been leading Jet over to the round pen, and he's done really well. But getting him to go through a small gate like that without pressure behind sometimes is tricky. But he senses I'm coming, and he's like, okay, I'll step through. There we go. Blake, you want to go get that lunge line that Gary Rice gave you? Our friend Gary brought Blake the coolest lunge line that he wove together. What did he say, like 20 years ago or something?
Yeah. Man, he's got the softest nose.
Really?
Yeah.
Should we invite everyone to feel it? Just kidding.
Yeah. All right, you want to hold him, or I
Yeah.
can tie him up?
I'll hold him while you go grab it.
Sounds good.
So So there's Cameron's mom, Shalea. She's expecting grandbaby 3. And she's giving both Cameron and Peyton a ride. And then my beautiful daughter, Kaylee, that's heading home to Idaho in a day or two. I'm sad to see her go, but I'm sure her husband's excited to see her come home. So, Blake went to get the lunge line. I just let it drag this lead rope for a minute. And we'll let Blake work his magic. So Blake got back with the lunge line, and we've decided to try a lunge line tonight because Blake's got to get to basketball practice here soon. And if we let the horse go and work him in the round pin until he submits and is able to be caught, it could take a lot more time than the little bit of time we have, especially since the sun is almost to go down behind me. It'll be down here in about 5 minutes maybe. So with a lunge line, Blake can still try to work with Jet, and yet he still has a hold on him. Now I let Jet go with the lead rope on. Let's see, he might let Blake walk up. Oh, look at that. Jet is not as gentle as Dakota was. Dakota just was so willing to submit, but I'm impressed with the little amount of time that we've had Jet, or been able to work with Jet. We've had him as long as we had Dakota, but we just never worked with him because all of our time was spent with Stormy and Dakota at the time.
Is the lunge line, is it literally just a long lead rope so he never has, so he never loses connection? Or?
Yeah, it's a,
Just forget.
the lunge is to send them in circles around you. But like you say, it's like a long lead rope that you're constantly connected to him, unlike a, normally Blake would let him go and they would submit. But Blake's gonna do what he normally does, but this time he'll have control, so when he's done and has to go to basketball practice, he can pull him in and not have to wait. There you go. See, I thought he'd be a little more scared of you. And this is interesting because if he turns his butt to you, it kind of flips that lunge line around. So anyway, I'm sure a lot of people will tell us what we did wrong and how to do it right, but this is the first time that Jet has been pushed around a round pin. So there he goes. You're gonna start in closer?
Yeah, and then we'll move him out.
That's a good idea.
Right now he's just not responding very much.
I've gotta go pack. I love you.
All right, love you. Kaylee's gotta go pack. It's always fun to have the married kids come home, and it's sad to see them go, but Kaylee got to stay past Thanksgiving for several days, and it's been really fun.
Hi. Hi.
Blake actually took the lunge line off. Maybe we were trying to rush it a little too much, but Jet actually it was hard to send him away.
Dad, you mind handing me that flag too?
Where is it? Oh. It was kind of hard to send him away, so Blake decided to not be connected since Jet was actually easy to walk right up to in the round pin. So he's gonna, now that flag is not to touch him with, it's just to put some noise and pressure. He wants Jet to realize that he's free to move. This is really strange. I thought he would be one that fled the situation, but he actually freezes up. Try to establish that Blake's the one that's going to give him direction and determine not only direction but momentum and stop go. He's got to realize that Blake's determining that, not him. Kind of interesting for a horse that's been afraid of us. So Blake's finally able to get him to disengage and kind of move forward. It's not pretty yet, but at least there's some momentum. Maybe when he's on that side, take the pressure off right there.
Whoa.
And just see if you can get him to go the other way. There we go, perfect. At least he faced you. One or two circles this other way, and let's call it good for tonight. At least we've got him to disengage, and maybe we found that the lunging needs to come second. There you go, take the pressure off, and let's see if we can just catch him now.
Whoa.
Cool, he faced Blake. See, I was a little nervous we wouldn't be able to catch him, but he's, in a lot of ways, he's done amazing tonight. In some ways, we've learned that we've got to treat him or deal with him a little differently. Blake's trying to get him to move his butt and face him. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching Blake work with Jet tonight, and the sun's going down.
Whoa.
So Blake just took the pressure off, and he's trying to get him to, I hope my battery lasts. So anyway, Blake's just trying to get him to face him and then go up and catch him. Just a simple task, but see, Blake took the pressure off, Jet disengaged and faced him. And now if he'll let Blake walk up and catch him, then we'll call it a night. Well, we'll put a halter on, or a lead rope on, and go take it. Oh, that's awesome, bud. He's done super good. Want me to bring you the lead rope?
Yeah.
Well, we learned some things. Maybe lunging needs to come after
Some
not
good
lunging.
round pin stuff.
What's that?
I said after some good movement in the round pin. It's tough to lunge a horse when they don't want to move.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah,
We both
I
thought-
was really expecting him to just want to go, honestly.
Yeah, we both thought he would kind of flee, but he froze, and so we had to get him to disengage and move his feet, and then next time maybe we could add a lunge liner, maybe after a lot of times. Well, Blake, you did good. You better get to practice.
Thanks.
I can get behind you if I need to.